Hey, what is going on, guys? Rudelinel here, come back at you with another batch tutorial. Alright, it's been a while since I've actually made a batch tutorial. In fact, I usually try to keep this sort of like 2-week break. If I ever do go on a break from a couple of videos, I would limit myself to 2 weeks. So I think I'm at that limit here. It's been 2 weeks since my last video, so here I am again, trying to bring you guys something new. And I tried to ramp up the video quality on some of my stuff on Windows. So hopefully this is a little bit better quality. Hopefully you can see things clearer. It looks a bit shinier. I don't know, whatever. But anyway, let's get started. Let's do what you actually guys came here for. Let's get to some batch. Now, in the last couple of videos, we've been talking about customizing our shell, or changing the colors, changing the style, making it more of our shell, making it more comfortable to work in, and that sort of thing. So we're gonna look at something new here today. Let's get CMD ready to go. I'll bring this down. And I think I'll get Notepad++ ready as well, on the off chance we actually want it. So here we are in Shell though. Here we are in CMD.exe, and we're ready to work. Now this is a little ugly. Maybe I don't want to work in this. Maybe I don't like this prompt right here. C users John Hammond. It'll display my current directory by default. Like if I change my directory to my desktop, it updates automatically to C users John Hammond desktop because that's where I am. That's my current directory. But let's say we want to change this. We want to make it more of us. We want to make it display more information. So let's check it out. There is actually a command that lets us do this. And if we look for it, I think it's in the help thing, right? P prompt. Now this changes the Windows command prompt. Let's go ahead and type this out and see what it'll do. Here's prompt, and nothing happens. At least I think. Let's go find out what's really going on here. If we do prompt and then with the question mark dash tag, it changes the cmd.exe command prompt, and it specifies to any text that we pass in. And the prompt can be made up of normal characters and the following special codes. We've got all this. We can do an ampersand, some pipe symbols, left parentheses. Oh man, this is kind of sick. We've got a lot of options here. Equal sign the space character, we're going to want that. Windows version number, yeah, that's a little dorky. And we can press any key to continue to keep looking at this information here, and that sort of thing. And lesson signs. Alright. I don't know about you guys, but I think I've stared at this screen long enough to actually know what I'm doing. Now, let's check out this paragraph here, though, just in case it says anything we might be worried about. If the command extensions are enabled, the prompt command supports the following additional formatting characters, or the 0 or more plus sign characters. Okay. And the -m displays a remote name associated with the current drive letter. Yeah, we don't really care about that. We just want to be able to change our prompt. So let's go ahead and do this. Back in Notepad++, I'm going to try and build something so we can experiment with it. So I'll get over and write myself my own script, but I'm really just going to be running the prompt command, so it isn't too crucial that you actually make a script. But I might do it anyway. Set local, enable delayed expansion. Oh, might want to spell main correctly. And go to, not goot. Okay. Let's actually check out more of what we can do here, though. If I scroll up a little bit, what I can do is I can right-click and do select, actually mark, and then copy all this with a right-click. If I create a new window here, I can paste this all in and actually see what our options are. So what we'll do is we can do prompt. That's the command, and we can set some things up. How about I want a left parentheses, this one right here, so that's the escape, or the special character for that, is the $C. Oh, I want a space, so $S. And I want my username. Now that's an environment variable. If you guys remember back in the really, really old days when we actually checked out environment variables, username, right there. Now I can be using these regular percent signs, even though we're using delayed expansion. Normally we would be using 2 exclamation points to represent a variable, but since it's an environment variable, I'm pretty sure it won't have a problem actually understanding that variable there. And I want an @ symbol, and it doesn't look like it has to worry about any of those, so if I want @, I can do another one right here, computer name. I can do a space, and then let's say the closing right parentheses. That was F, right over here. Now let's say I want a new line. And do we have one of these? Yep. Carriage return and line feed. That is the Windows essential of a new line character. Let's do that right here. And now I actually want to know where I am. So the current drive dash and path, that one. So $P, $P, sorry. And when we move over here one more time, we can actually check out. We want a space again, and we'll actually do a greater than sign. So it's kind of similar to what we've been working with. Space G space. All right, let's see how well this works. If I clear the screen for a little bit and then run script. Script is not a valuable thing because I am in my desktop. That's embarrassing. Alright, let's clear the screen. Now I'm actually in my my user profile here, and if I run script, let's check out our prompt. Do you guys see what's happening here? I'm actually typing a lot of stupid commands. That's what's happening here. And it hasn't changed our prompt because we've included the set local and end local functions right here. If we actually were to take these out, and I run the thing again, nothing will happen even more. And that's because I'm running it inside of a script. If we run it inside of a script, I'm actually a little curious if I just remove everything. If we try and run the script now, and it's only that simple command, it will do that. And it'll make it hella ugly, too. John Hammond at Windows, and there's an S in there because I forgot to use a $sign. I used a %sign. So when we actually use the set local command, it'll define it for everything. Okay, cool. That fixed it a little bit. I'll actually add a new line here at the top, so we have a little bit more space. CLS, that sort of thing. So now it'll display my username along with the host name or the name of the computer, the C users here, and well, the current path. We still get a little bit more information, and we've customized the prompt, so that makes things a lot easier. But if we use the set local inside of a script, it won't actually run this. And here's a little bit more information too, because when we ran the prompt with no arguments, it didn't do anything. But now that we've changed the prompt, what it will do is actually change it right back to what it was when the shell was first initialized when we first started. So that's how it works. You guys hopefully have learned a little bit more of the prompt command, even though despite my mistakes, that's embarrassing. But yeah, it was a little bit more of a learning experience too, because now you guys know, and I know, that if we use set local in a script, it actually won't display or won't change our prompt. So thank you guys for this video, or at least thank me for this video. I'm just kidding. Thank you guys for watching this video. It'd be cool if you could give me a like, maybe comment, maybe subscribe. It's whatever you want to do. If you want to know more about Batch and Windows, shell scripting, and that sort of thing, check me out. Check out my channel. Check out my website, nullshell.com. And you know, I'll let you get on with your day. See you again, guys.